Hi there guys, thank you very much for coming through to watch this video. This is a very limited time offer. I'm going to get through the offer quite quickly, so please do take your time to watch this right now because this will be coming down in just a few days. What I'm offering you today is the opportunity to get your hands on the Millionaire Mindset Meditation Series for just $7. Now normally these sell for $27 each. There are 6 meditations within the series, so that would normally cost $162, which is a bargain because of what they do for you is amazing, but the kind of people that these can help the most are the people that have the most blocks or the most counter intentions about having wealth. So these are the people that are sabotaging their wealth creation. So for these people, achieving any kind of wealth is obviously going to be a little bit of a struggle. So these are the people that can't afford to pay $162 to download the thing that's going to fix that very problem. That's why for a limited time I'm going to allow you to download the entire series for just $7. You get all of the recordings, and I've actually recorded 2 versions of each recording, and on the one version it's a little bit clearer. You can hear everything a little bit more clearly, but on the other version I've added some effects in there and it makes it a lot more hypnotic. Now some people prefer the one, some people prefer the other, so I've included both of them, so you get to download 12 audios in total, and then you can choose which ones you want to listen to. And there's also an ebook that you can download as well that explains exactly how and why this process works, why it's so effective, and I've also scripted out some meditations within the ebook in case you want to do those just on your own. Now, of course, the audios make it really easy. You download the audios, you just listen to them, you relax, and it reprograms your subconscious mind. Now, I want to show you on the iPad here, the website that's beneath this video is the one that I've got loaded up on the iPad. It's not going to, just bear with me. There we go, you'll be able to see it a little bit easier now. I've darkened the camera. But if you scroll down, what this does, it explains a little bit about how people sabotage their wealth creation, the way that you are pre-programmed by society to be in a certain wealth bracket and that kind of thing. And then we've got 6 of these meditations, which are guided meditations. You just pop in the audio and you listen to it, which helps to remove that programming. So the first one here is called the Wealth Thermostat Thinking Big. Now the idea behind that one is everybody has, they've got like this comfort zone about how much money they can earn. If you start to get in a bit of a mess and you drop below your comfort zone, usually something kind of happens that rescues you and brings you back within those barriers. Equally, if you start to make a little bit of money and you go above the upper threshold of that comfort zone, then something kind of happens that brings you back in. Either you'll sabotage something, or you'll have an unexpected payment that you have to make, or one of those kind of things. So usually people sabotage either their failure or their success to keep them within that bracket. So that's kind of how this process works. Now what this specific meditation does is it raises that so that your thresholds are much higher. So your comfort zone is having more money than you have already. I'm going to quickly go through the rest of the meditations. The second one here is about a control room inside your subconscious mind where the kind of things that you are dictating to yourself what you can and can't have, we're going to crank them right up. So it gives you permission on a subconscious level to have the kind of wealth that you currently think is unacceptable for you. If we look at number 3, this one is about modeling rich people. So it's putting you in the mindset of a very wealthy person so that you start to think like they do, you have actions like they do, and you get the kind of results that they do. It's a really powerful NLP technique. We have meditation number 4, which is called Finding Gold. Now, this specific meditation is about seeing the riches that are currently all around you. Now, I know a lot of positive thinking people talk about this a lot, but I want to really illustrate the value of this. When you can recognize the things in your life that you are grateful for, you begin to resonate this kind of attitude of gratitude, and through the law of attraction that attracts more things into your life that you feel gratitude for. Now they don't have to be related, so you can feel gratitude for anything, and as soon as you get into that feeling, that sense of gratitude, that sense of prosperity and all of those things, of recognizing where there is already, there are already riches in your life, that emotion, that state that you put yourself into, that starts to attract more things into your life. So it gives you that kind of a lot of people might call it a money magnet. It's a mindset that attracts wealth. So this enables you to do that very easily, no matter where you are at the moment. The 5th one we've got here is Your True Goal. What this does, it aligns you to what you really want as opposed to what you think you might want. when you read through the book, you'll understand that in a lot more detail. But a lot of people are kind of chasing something that they don't actually want, but they think they want it. So they think it's going to give them something when they get it. They get it. It didn't fulfill that kind of desire they wanted. And then they chase after something else and something else. And these people spend their entire lives chasing after something, one thing after another, and never get the satisfaction. So this stops you from being on that pattern, and it enables you to align yourself with what you really, really, truly want at a very deep level. So you get a tremendous sense of satisfaction out of that. And the sixth one is about getting motivated and taking action. Now, there's two ways you can be motivated. You can be away motivated, where you try and avoid some pain, or you can be towards motivated, where you're trying to move towards some pleasure. We've incorporated both of those strategies into this guided meditation, and it's a really, really powerful way of setting up the life that you desire and then projecting yourself into that and getting the emotions of that back and using those as a motivation and a catalyst to make this happen. It's a really powerful meditation. So that's the 6 meditations. You can download them instantly, and you get to listen to both versions of all those 6 meditations. And the best way that I can describe that these work, they use, there's a hypnotic induction, there's NLP language patterns, and there's a lot of embedded commands in there that they're specifically targeting your subconscious mind. Now, this is important. I want you to imagine that the way you are moving towards wealth or towards poverty at the moment is a little bit like we have a river, and at one end of the river we've got the destination of poverty, and at the other end of the river we've got the destination of wealth and abundance. Now, you're in a small canoe on the top, and what you're doing at the moment is trying to paddle that canoe all the way towards the wealth and abundance. And when you get there, you're going to be rich. So that's what's happening right now. But if you're not already wealthy, then there is something at a subconscious level that is stopping that from happening. Now, the river and the direction the river is flowing represents what's going on at the moment in your subconscious mind. So if you've got subconscious beliefs, counter intentions, whatever it might be, some blocks, perhaps a feeling of not being worthy, or some conditioning you had as a child, anything like that, that will be causing the river to flow towards the poverty direction. So what's going on right now? You're in the canoe at the top, you're paddling as hard as you can towards wealth and prosperity and abundance, and you're getting somewhere, but it's requiring a huge amount of effort. And the moment that you stop putting that effort in, and you relax and you take a bit of a breather, the canoe is being carried by the river, your subconscious mind, back towards this poverty. And it keeps on doing that. So you're going round and around and around in a circle. And that area that you're traveling in at the moment, that is your wealth thermostat. That's your comfort zone. You make it to here, you relax, you stop for a moment, something happens that brings you back to here. You put in effort, you go back again, and this cycle continues. Now, unfortunately, that comfort zone on most people starts to gently move backwards and backwards and backwards, and you end up getting in more and more of a mess. Now, in the book, I explain exactly why this happens. But the purpose of these meditations is to change the flow of the river. So it's changing your beliefs at a subconscious level about abundance. Now, if you think about it, if the river is flowing towards abundance, you're in the canoe on the top, you're consciously paddling towards abundance, and the river is also taking you. So every action that you take is incredibly powerful. What you were doing before is fighting against the current. Now you're going with the flow, so you're moving towards abundance. So that's kind of what these meditations do. They change the direction of this river so it's flowing towards abundance and prosperity. You're sitting at the top in your canoe and you're paddling in that direction as well. Now, you can see this in other people's lives very, very clearly, and probably much more than you can in your own. You see people who try everything they can to get rich. They're going from one system to another. They're working all the hours they possibly can, and they're trying different betting systems and multi-level marketing and all of these things. They're putting in so much effort, but they're getting nowhere. Nothing is working. Even though some of those very same things seem to work for other people, it's not working for them. For these people, they're paddling in this direction towards the prosperity, but the river's going in this direction towards poverty, and that's really important. When you see people who, whatever they do, it just seems to work, they can't seem to make a mistake. They're born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and whatever venture they get involved in, it just works. Those are people that are traveling on the river in the direction of prosperity. That's what these meditations do for you. They go down to a very deep level, they change you at a subconscious level, and they realign this flow of energy towards prosperity. So just $7, and you can start that transition, that process. It's very, very easy to do. You can download them straight away, and all you need to do is just sit back, relax, listen to them, and let your subconscious mind absorb it. It will change you at a subconscious level, and over the days and weeks ahead, you'll start to notice that the way you think, the way you feel about money, and the actions you take will change because your subconscious foundation has changed. And when that happens, it's going to be easy to move towards prosperity. So this is only a very limited time offer. It is just $7, and you get to download all of the guided meditations, so that you get 6 of them, but you also get another 6 to see which kind of ones you prefer. Some people like one, some people like the other, and you also get the download PDF ebook as well that kind of explains exactly how this process works, how you can get the most out of it. And within the book, I've kind of talked you through some meditations that you might want to do on your own as well. So it's a really, really easy way to start aligning yourself with prosperity. Now, I will say this: anything that you try to do to make money while the river is flowing towards poverty isn't going to work for you, even if it is proven to work for everybody else. Anything that you do once the river is flowing in the right direction, it'll just seem to fall into place, and you will feel as though you are a money magnet. So it's only $7. You can download it straight away, but it's a very, very limited time offer. Feel free to share this opportunity with your friends or your family, and I look forward to hearing about the amazing transition in your life that you have once you've used this system to reprogram your life. So take care and have the most wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.